So I'm watching how the media is covering Joe Biden's exit out of the presidential race and endorsing Kamala Harris. Now they spent the 3 weeks prior going on about every little thing about Joe Biden, about how old he was, about is he getting senile? Is he flub a name? Well, look, he's clearly getting names wrong. They'd say things like, "Well, Joe Biden says he's staying in the race and he intends to fight all the way through." And then they come out in the same article and say, well, it's really Joe's decision whether he's going to go. Let's see what decision he makes. What? Joe gave you a decision. Well, now he's stepped aside. So let's see how they cover, this race going forward. They were trying to keep it to be an even matchup between Joe Biden and Donald Trump because they want a matchup that draws ratings going in. Now they have a big headline with Kamala Harris being the first woman of color trying to go to become president, you know, and probably with a major party endorsement. I guarantee she's going to be the Democratic nominee, but they're going to be having that to cover. That could be their big story. That could be their big draw all the way through. So it's going to be interesting to see if they change how they phrase this competition. And are they going to start showing Donald Trump in all the negative light that he has? Start talking about his 34 convictions, the defamation, being found liable for sexually assaulting E. Jean Carroll, the fraud case where he was fined $355 million plus, the cases that are still pending, the cases where he's an unindicted co-conspirator, his two impeachments, one for attempting to overthrow this country and stop the certification of ballots on January 6th, him being tied to the Epstein files. Are they going to start covering all of that because they have the other narrative about the rise of Kamala Harris that they can still sell to get people excited about the election and get people tuning into the news every day and watching this result? It's going to be interesting. I hope that's what they do, because if they cover Donald Trump in all of the negative light that he deserves, this is going to be probably a landslide on the likes of which we haven't seen in a long time, maybe on the levels of, Reagan taking 49 out of 50 states. It is going to be big, and I'm here for it. I want to see what happens, because I don't think it's going to be as close as a lot of people seem to think. And it'd be great if having Kamala at the top of the ticket helps down ballot races all the way through. We start flipping representative seats and Senate seats and things like that. But also in the state houses and local elections, that we flip areas that normally weren't blue, that we flip them blue and actually start getting things done for this country.